Alright guys, I'm going to show you how I make my gas pedals and how there's a couple other ways to set them up. First off, this is the way I set mine up. I'll take it apart so I can show you. It's really simple. Pretty much you need two pieces of angle that the holes, I use 5/16 bolts, so 5/16 holes in them, they match up. And then the actual pedal part, I used flat stock, so it was squared off right here. So I cut that at an angle, and then there's another flat piece or straight piece I had that it was right there. So you can imagine it was squared off there. So I cut that piece off. I guess it'd be like that. Cut that piece off, welded them, and then for this part, this is the part you actually would step on. I think it's part of a push mower handle. I believe, I don't know, I have so much of it laying around. So pretty much what you have to have, I guess you could say it's like a V-shaped valley kind of. And then how it works is the hole that was drilled in there would act like a pivot then. So when you step on it, it will pivot the whole piece. And the reason that it's like a V shape is because if you could technically do flat, but you'd have to have so much room for it to swing and so much of a throw that it would just be unusable. So with the V, it transfers the down motion to a pull-in. So with this nut, I don't know if you can really see it very good, but it's a 1/4-inch nut, and then I took a cutoff wheel, cut that slot in it so the cable can slide in there. And then the little, I don't know what you would call it, the little end on it, on the cable, will catch in that, and it can't pull out of there. And then I drilled a hole for a return spring. So pretty much how it works is, and the cable, say it would be like that, the gas pedal would be like this. When you step on this, it'll pull that cable, and then with the return spring, it'll spring back. It's really simple. The only thing you would have to have, like, weld a piece on the frame or something of the sort to hold this end of the cable. Not really hard to do. I'll show you a couple other ones that I built. This one is on, it's considered my sister's boyfriend's, but it's the one that I've been building for him. It's a foot transaxle gear, because I have like 2 or 3 of them in there that have broken cases. And then this is the piece right here that I was talking about to hold the end of the cable, and then a return spring, and then it works really good. The only complaint I have about it is the way that it's mounted there. You have to have your foot up so high for it to work, but it works really good. One of the bowlines is set up pretty much the same. I used a different, smaller gear and a lot more heavier duty pieces. This, I think it was originally a deck engagement thing for that Ford over there. So I mean, I like stepping down on them versus pushing forward. I'll show you when you gotta push forward. On this one, this is Foof's. It was set up for racing. We bought it from a guy that had it set up for racing, so we just kind of kept the gas pedal. His is you gotta push forward. versus down. Pivot point down at the bottom, the ones that go forward, and then there's a, I don't know what it'd be called, a wire nut, I guess. And then his little spot that's welded into the frame that holds the cable runs around here. I think, yeah, I still have his governor hooked up, so it's pretty much you just go straight into the factory throttle plate, and then these little things where you just tighten, screw up, and hold the cable. So it's really simple that way. The way I have it set up on mine, it's ungoverned. Pretty much the same thing, except I went through the governor arm and put one of them little nuts on it. And that Ford, or I mean that John Deere, I don't know why I said Ford, that John Deere over there has the easiest possible way. It's a bike lever like this. You just step down on it. So I guess if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try and answer them for you, make a video or something of the sort.